How's everybody doing so far? Alrighty. Hope I don't have too many more skipped frames. Alright, so starting back here, I'm going to go talk to Cicidoa. Is that how you say that guy's name? Cicidoa? Yeah. I'm going to talk to him and we'll see how this goes. Actually, I'm still getting the skipped frames. Let me close some stuff. Alright. I think I know the other thing I need to do, because I should have checked all this before I got started, I'll admit. I think this is the problem. Okay, should be back in just a second. Oh. Sorry, I'm checking the stream out on the thing right quick. Okay, I think I've got the frame problem fixed. So. Oh, I need to do one. Yeah, the messages went away. Yay. Okay. One last thing. Okay. Let's talk to this dude. CC Doa needs a reliable adventurer to deliver a gift to the coffer and coffin. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. That thing's going crazy. Got too many mice is my problem. For this purpose, I've purchased the Royal Plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines for which I wait is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagiri at the Royal Plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Okay. Nobody's on yet. Help if I go the right direction. Yeah, I know. Surprise, surprise. If Cicidoa doesn't come along soon, the spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight? I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such, we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Boy, these people really like their alliteration. Yeah. I need a better place to put this. Oh. Okay. While I'm here, let's talk to this dude also. Yaha needs help thinning out the sniping shrew population. Thailand has ever been a barren region. Believe me when I say that it takes no small amount of effort to make crops grow here. We've even introduced earthworms to the soil in order to enrich it. Alas, they've been nigh eradicated by sniping shrews, bearing critters native to these parts. Unless we save the earthworms, the entire plot won't yield so much as a single pumpkin next harvest. Won't you help us by thinning out the shrew population? The Shrew Hills would be a best place to start. Time to burn some shrews. That's one dead shrew. Let's try for another. So how's that an invalid target? Time to burn another shrew. Y'all might notice between games, between plays, I have gone in and changed the layout a little bit. I did it this way because I play with a keyboard, and I like all my actions being on the number pad. So that's why it's like that. Thank you, friend. You truly are the champion of earthworms. It's a title you just can't get anywhere else. Now we can look forward to a plentiful harvest of pumpkins. I wonder which ones will grace the Sultana's plate. And I will complete. Bum-ba-da-bum-bum. Oh, he's got more he wants me to do. Haya can point you in the direction of work. An idle adventure is a sorry sight. I have no need of assistance at the moment, but perhaps someone at the Coffer and Coffin wants for a helping hand. Wawobaru, the resident chef, comes to mind. The man is obsessed with inventing new dishes. I hear his current fascination is fish. If you were to donate some for his cause, I'm sure he'd be grateful. Now, I'm a simple farmer and don't know much about fish, but I do know what I like, and I like Orobon. You won't find a more succulent fish in these parts, I tell you. If you have a mind to give some fish to Wawobaru, I can wholeheartedly recommend fatty Orobon. 4 slices or so should be enough for him to experiment with. And while I will probably be going over to the Coffer and Coffin pretty soon, I first want to go back into Old Dock because I have a feeling there is some things I can do there as well. Plus, I need to go pick up the next Thaumaturge class quest. And plus, once again, I need to visit the delivery Moogle because the next 20 of my account-wide items is here. Bum ba doo bee boo, ba ba bum, bum 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 bum, bum ba dum ba da ba dum ba da ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba dum bum ba ba. Look what we've got here. 22 letters have arrived just for you, Kupo. Your mailbox is a complete and utter mess. There wasn't any room left, so I had to send back 4 letters, Kupo. Oh, you know what I need to do while I'm here? Just because so it doesn't take any extra time. I need to delete the letters as I get them. almost done here. Alrighty, now we can get back to it. Ba-ba-da-bum, ba-ba-bum, boo, 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 boo. Sorry, it just occurred to me that this is probably... There, yeah, y'all can see more of it, because you don't really need to see everything of me. Alright, Kokobuki. What we got going on? Grandmaster Kokobuki wishes to draw you further into the abyss of thaumaturgy secrets. Before I do that, though, let's... Alright. Just up my stats a little. Your burgeoning power strains against the confines of your untried mortal shell. Another trial you must have. From this day forth, your tasks and challenges will be shaped by the teachings found within Thaumaturgy, the Yawning Abyss, a tome penned by the renowned thaumaturge Zozomaya. My brothers, who have not once tasted the bitter drought of defeat, will instruct you in the vital lessons to be gleaned from the 4 extensive chapters that comprise this exemplary work. Much shall you learn, about the threats with which a practitioner of our art must contend. The first chapter, The Threat of Intimacy, falls within Kokobaigo's purview. It is only fitting that one so averse to being approached should teach you the wisdom to be uncovered therein. Ah, yes, Jiji. I've been expecting you. Allow me to read to you the pertinent passages from the opening chapter to Zozomaya's guide. The threat of intimacy. Ah, how magnificent the potent power we wield. Roaring flames, piercing ice, and shocking bolts are matched not by fist or sword or spear. But the burly warrior waxes fearsome with every closing step. Fish shatter, bone blades slide through flesh, spears puncture soft bellies. Know you this. Know you this threat, and stand you apart from such men. Shiver. Ugh, that last part makes me queasy, no matter how often I recite it. The lessons, however, should be obvious. Keep your distance from your foes. Apart from the agony of being hit, or stabbed, or worse, you'll have a devil of a time completing an incantation with an enemy flailing his weapon at your person. Thus, the wise thaumaturge always strikes from afar. The farther, the better. Now, let us proceed with the trial. Take this dried fish and set it down in the vicinity of the silver bazaar. Next, simply draw back to a comfortable distance and wait for the vulture to swoop in to feed. Then, when you ambush the nasty creature with a barrage of deadly spells, that's when you ambush the nasty creature with a barrage of deadly spells. Once you have slain the scavenger, be sure to retrieve a generous slice of vulture meat for Fafafono. He doesn't mind us conducting trials so close to his shop, so long as he's properly compensated. Yes, Jiji, we pay him in sorcery-blasted bird flesh. Well, if that's how you like your bird flesh, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, the Silver Bazaar. That is, I believe, out this first gate. Yes, I am in the right spot. Ooh. I still have one more of those ladybugs I need to get that taken care of. Because that's the thing, is I'm also trying to complete my quest log. Or my hunting log, actually. Okay. Because, like I said before, that is free experience points. Alrighty. These that have the blue background means you unlock something. And I think this one is the, it's access to the housing, which for the most part I don't really need, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because it's quick and it's free XP. Have you heard the news about the goblet? All that quality land, so desperately coveted, is to be auctioned off to bidders regardless of their origins. Even adventurers have the right to participate. Just imagine, the entire area could end up owned by wealthy foreign... beg your pardon, sir. It isn't that I dislike adventurers, far from it. But when you consider that Ul'dah is still struggling to accommodate countless refugees, the idea that this land is being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever, come to think of it. Still, the least they could do is give preferential treatment to hard-working Uldahns like me. I've been saving for years just waiting for an opportunity like this to come along. Say, you wouldn't happen to be curious as well, would you, about the goblet? My hands are full here, but if you've a moment to head that way and look into this auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be Immortal Flames representative by the gate in the goblet. And if you're wondering why I'm moving my head like this, it's because I've got something in my way. So I'm going to move that right quick, and then I will be right back. That could have worked out better. Okay, I'm back. Wrong keyboard. Who can explain what's going on? This wouldn't happen without General Raban's approval of that, I'm sure. Yeah, that's much easier. I can read what's going on now. But while I'm here, she's got another quest. Let's do that. You there. Yes, you. You're an adventurer, are you not? You travel about Eorzea slaying beasts and finding treasure? That sort of thing? I've need of help. I must travel to Horizon where my cargo awaits, but my chocobo, Slugger, won't move an ilm. I tried to have a closer look, but I saw a vile pair of antennae protruding from his feathers, and lost my nerve. I love Slugger with all my heart, but bugs I cannot do. I fear he may have a parasite ladybug that's gorging itself on his blood. Check him for me, would you? And if you find a ladybug dug in there somewhere, kill the darned thing. Quay! This is an awfully big ladybug to be hiding behind its feathers. Quay! Slugger says thank you, and you've my thanks as well. Get this a little closer in for me. Y'all still see me? Yeah, it looks like y'all can. And now that thing's just going right down there by my throat. Ah! Okay. I was sure as sunup it was a parasite ladybug. Must have latched itself on somewhere along the road. But how the bloody thing managed to stay concealed at that size is a complete mystery. Well, at least you're aware of it. In fact, I'm not even going to question it. I'd just like to move on and put this all behind me. Yeah. If we don't keep our chocobos healthy, cargo won't be able to move over land. We owe these birds a great debt. I wish more folk would see that. Okay, and we got some more quests. We might as well just grab everything while we're here. Oswald needs your help to locate a misplaced shipment. You've time to spare, don't you? Make yourself useful and help me find my missing crates. The manifest clearly states that 3 crates bound for the East Aldenard Trading Company were included in the latest shipment from Vesper Bay, but I cannot seem to find the bloody things. This ought to be around here somewhere, but I can't waste any more time looking. If you find the crates, bring them to me. I see one of them over there, but let's talk to this guy first. The trader Guntram is furiously ransacking his cargo at Scorpion Crossing, looking for all the world like a man who has misplaced something. Oh. No. This can't be happening. There's no time to send for more. And no, you there. Please, you must help me. Go kill as many cactuars as you must to gather 4 bottles of their blood. I don't care if you have to hunt the little green bastards to extinction. Please, there's no time to explain. Just know that my very life hangs in the balance. For the love of the gods, hurry, man! Hurry, eh? Okay. Let's see if there's some up here. There's none up here. Maybe. Oh, I see one over there. Up from the depths, 30 stories high, breathing fire. No, I don't know why I'm singing this song. 2, 3. Now, where's the third? Where is the third? Is it over there? It's a pretty strong tent. It's almost like it's not real. No. Okay, yeah, it's not here. It's not up there. It's around here somewhere, I would assume. There it is. Okay. Did you find my crates? Great job, friend. These will make the next wagon, thanks to you. The shipments never stopped coming, day in and day out. Just keeping track of everything is enough to give me migraines. Business is good, true, but what use is money if you haven't the time to spend it? I haven't downed a pint with friends in weeks. I know what that's like. Have you brought the cactar blood? All 4 bottles? Show me. Cactar blood is surprisingly clear. Whew, you've saved my hide, friend. Just stopped to give my cargo a check on the way to Old Dawn and saw that all my bottles of Rodzet Han skin tonic were as empty as a Garlean promise. Looks as though the lids shook off in transit and the whole load spilled right out. But I refuse to have it said that Guntram failed to make good on a delivery. Cactar blood is supposed to help keep the skin supple. I'll just use what you've brought to fill the empty bottles, and all those lovely Old Dawn ladies will be none the wiser. Boy, you are a untrustworthy businessman, and I have just helped you. Maybe I should be quiet. Oh, don't worry about getting found out. Rodzet Han skin tonic is still a rare find, all the more so this far south. I venture none in Old Dawn would even know it from an ampoule of their own piss. All right, Oswell is holding a letter addressed to someone at the Silver Bazaar. Boxes, crates, barrels, lifting, moving, stacking. There's no end to it. I'm tired, so very tired. Say, friend, do a hard-working stranger a kindness, would you? See this letter, safe to Kikipoo, at the Silver Bazaar. I'd call on her myself, but I haven't the time, and doubt these weary legs would carry me there even if I did. I'd like to send her something nice along with it. Could I trouble you to scrounge up, say, 5 hammerbeak tail feathers? Gods know you can find the beasts around here easy enough. Kikipoo's a dear old friend. She's called the Silver Bazaar home for far too long. There's been ill rumors of the place of late. I'd just like to make sure she's well is all. I believe you can fly. I believe you can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. Beady beady boo beady boo beady beady boo. Okay, I just need one more. Okay, now I can take this to Kiki Poo. But before I get too far away, I need to do that thing for what's her name. It's just a quick turnaround thing, so it won't take long. Heard about the auctions, have you? You're not the first to approach me this eve. Aye, 'tis true. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say, that only adventurers will be permitted to settle within its wards, but such decisions were made by men wiser than I. A beautiful place, the goblet. A man-made oasis, built atop a towering butte. Ah, but why bother explaining when you can see it for yourself? Just head through these gates and follow the road. If you wish to know more about the goblet, speak with the recruit stationed just past the entrance. He'll be happy to assist you. To proceed with this quest where the heart is, the goblet, you may visit any residential ward within the goblet. The FC happens to have a house here, so that's where I'm going. And while I'm here, I might as well go visit the house. See if anyone's around. Talk to the flame recruit. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the goblet. Beg your pardon? An old Dawn woman asked you to learn more about the auctions? Oh dear, as you may have heard, these plots are reserved exclusively for adventurers. Since your friend is an old Dawn citizen, she is ineligible to participate. Should you yourself have a mind to purchase a plot, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. I see. Doom 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 doom. Boo boo. Doom boom ba doom doom. Came in along the wrong side. Yep, so this is the house. For now, I'm not going to go in. But, yeah. Here it is. Alright. Suppose we should get back to it. I think this puts me back at the entrance. Yeah. It would actually been that one over there, but hey, close enough. You've returned? Tell me, what have you learned of the auctions? What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough and every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. But what about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? Bah, it's just not fair. Ba-da-dee-bee-bum-ba-da-bum-bum. The Goblet Ethernet is not accessible. The residential district Ethernet to the Goblet can be accessed through the Old Dawn Etherite. Cool. I mean, once I unlock teleport, I'll be able to go there even without that, so... yeah. Ah, fate. Ah, it's over there. Level 8. Ah. Okay. I think it's this one. Come over here. Burn, baby, burn. Killing a vulture. Burn, baby, burn. Get that bird flesh. Oh. All going to the same place. Well, what is it then? Come to try and scare me and these poor folk out of our land again? Go on, do your worst. I'll not budge one step from this spot. Hammerbeak Tailfeathers, and a letter? Dear gods, it's from Oswell. Have you seen him? Is he well? Dearest Kiki-Poo, it's been too long since I wrote you last. How have you fared since? As ever, I am a slave to my trade, and sadly it hasn't seen fit to take me to or through the Silver Bazaar in some years. I've heard it told the scum of old Oz set their sights on your Silver Bazaar. It seems beyond saving. Really, how long do you mean to linger in that horrid hovel? Remember, some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kiki-Poo. And apparently, the DualShock controller I had you hooked up just went dead. Oh well. Spread my wings and soar? By the gods, this is by far the most ridiculous letter I've ever read. And Hammerbeak Tailfeathers, this dolt does realize he sent the feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? Well, Oswald can go bugger himself. I've no intentions of stepping one ilm from this hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel, and I love it. Kiki-Poo of the Silver Bazaar is having a hard time handling a couple of troublesome laborers. You've a warm face for an outsider, not like those other curs loitering around the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, or at the very least heard them. Well, a few of their workers have decided to drop in on us for a little rest and relaxation. But they're no workers. They're nothing but hired muscle sent to threaten the people of the bazaar and harass our shops. It's not the first time. But I dare say a formidable lad such as yourself just might be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubts. What say you? Yeah, you'll notice it's had the word doubts in orange. That means that I have to type it into the chat window, which y'all can't actually see because I've got it blocked with my face. And I'm not going to let it be seen because, well, y'all don't need to read what people are typing in chat, and some of it is not stuff I can control. So if it is stuff that's, stuff I don't like, stuff I don't want on the channel, I can't get rid of it, so. You're done making use of my testing grounds, are you? Cough up the fee, then. There's nothing so tender as a bit of meat pummeled with wanton wizardry. Nice doing business with you, Thaumaturge. Did you say Thaumaturge? Has this mage just completed a guild-writ trial? Ah, Master Alchemist, what brings you to our bazaar this fine morning? This gentleman here just slew himself a plump vulture. You'd be surprised at how many of these scepter-wielder sorcerers end up sliced to ribbons by beak and talon. And that's not the sort of flesh I've a taste for, you understand? My brothers, not again! Fafafono has the look of a Lullafell dying to be asked if he has any work to offer. Hey there, friend. I've a sure way into some easy gill if you're interested. It won't even require you to break a sweat. Well, not much of one. All you need to do is slay enough rusty coblins to gather 4 bottles of coblin grease and then deliver them to a hewer by the name of Adelard at the Hammers. Once he has the grease, he can use it to keep the hammers running. It couldn't be more simple. I'm surrounded by fools here. They detest the hammers and the new way of life they symbolize. They They care only for the successes of the past, but it blinds them to the opportunities of the present. Change isn't coming, friend. It's already here. I call the Silver Bazaar home for now, but I've no lingering affection for the place. I go wherever the gil is to be gotten. Your ear's working. I said piss off. Enough already. I'm leaving. But tell that bloody Kiki Poo this is the end of nothing, you hear? Nothing! Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Fine, I'm on my way, but tell that Kiki Poo this ain't over. My business is in. Now get out of my sight before I put you out of it. Bah, I was just about to leave anyway, so don't go thinking you had any part in it. Danielle of the Silver Bazaar requires some very specific materials to fix his father's broken compass. Please, you must help me. It's my father. Well, he isn't dying or anything. He's a fisherman by trade, you see, but he broke his only compass, and he hasn't been able to put out to sea in weeks. The compass is very special. It was crafted by goldsmiths of Eschthames lapidaries. Repairing it will require many chunks of magnetite. Such stones can be found near the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is rife with earth sprites, down to the magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son. I have no arm for fighting, nor the stomach. 3 chunks of magnetite would serve to mend the compass. Once you find them, please take them to my father, Goffredus. No doubt he'll be dawdling around the bazaar, as always. Well, first I gotta get rid of this goober. Yeah, he looks riled. He looks like he's asleep. You Silver Bazaar folk are annoying as all hells. I'll give you that. Bugger this job. I'm off to find some peace and quiet. Are they gone then? All of them? Well, that's a relief. Serves them right for trying to scare honest folk from their homes, so their own masters can buy them. The hammers were built to pound the ground here into solid foundation. The plan is to turn these tracks into manors and manses for Thanlin's wealthy. The same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar since the value of the land is set to rise. Small wonder some opportunist is trying to drive us off so he can have it to himself. The Silver Bazaar may not be what she used to be. More people leave now than come, and more shops close than open. But it's my home, and I don't mean to be chased off by some bloody gillionaire craven who sends common thugs to do his dirty work. Hang on. Alrighty. Try to get this magnetite. I did all that and I didn't even get the stuff. Oh, Jiminy. Alright, there we go. Let's go to the other one. Go. I didn't get the magnetite when I was over there. Once again, smooth move there. Alright. Go turn some of these in. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy cleaning the sand clogs from these hammers? Gods, I'd kill for a few balls of goblin grease right now. Oh, aren't you in luck? Goblin grease! Fafafono must have sent you. Thank the gods for both of you. Before long, these tracks will be covered with the estates of Uldon Elite, but the ground is still too loose to build upon. The hammers are pounding to make a solid foundation. Once that's done, then you'll see the structure start to rise. The building was planned to stretch even farther, to the heart of the Silver Bazaar even, but it seems the powers that be are being met with some local resistance. I hear some lass named Kikipoo holds the rights to the bulk of the land there. Stubborn to a fault, that one. A bloody thorn in the side. Well, if she doesn't want to move, she shouldn't have to. That's my feelings anyway. Don't waste your time, mate. Bloody compass done broke on me. I have not been fishing this day nor the next, more than like. Magnetite? Darnyell asked that of ye, did he? So Dad's to fix up the old compass and put back out to sea, is he? Catch a nice haul of fat fish, I've a vessel that's barely seaworthy, and scarce big enough for me alone. I've no crew, no hands, to help with the haul. All bloody day at sea, bustin' me arse, gets me a few gill at best. Gods, days ain't what they were. Time was ye could scarce count the ships that used to make berth here. There weren't no empty coin purse or stomach in all the bazaar. Small ships ain't got no place at sea no more. Everywhere I go, I'm in the shadow of or wake of some monstrous trawler or signer. The old ways are done. We little fishermen done lost our way. I ain't no fisherman no more, nor much of a father, I suppose. Just a broken man with a broken compass and broken dreams. Well, you're in a pleasant mood today. Anything I can do to help you with that? Galfredus of the Silver Bazaar wishes to reclaim his fishing lures from the goblin muggers who took them. I appreciate what you did, friend. Bringing me magnetite. Gave it some thought, I did. Putting it back out to sea and all. But even with the compass fixed, still ain't got me lucky copper lures. Was waylaid by some goblin muggers a few weeks back, just north and east of here. Thieving bastards made off with me all me lures. Dozens all told. Must be ye felled some earth sprites to get at the magnetite chunks. Am I right? If so, I reckon ye could put down a few goblins and bring me back my lures. Suppose I could make do with just 2 of them. A couple of copper ones should serve for now. Ye up for helping with put a broken life back together? Well, at least you're trying. There's that at least. Something has Fofano of the Silver Bazaar in a very agitated state. Those goddamned haulers. Who do they think they are? I paid good coin to. Ah, you there. You're one of those task-seeking adventurer types, are you not? Some wares I ordered from an Uldon merchant arrived, but those bloody worthless haulers just dropped them outside the gate and left. Ain't obliged to bring 'em no further, the lazy bastard said. Gate to the bazaar, still the bazaar. Order ain't said nothing about no home delivery. The gall. There are 3 pieces in all. Would you be so good as to bring them to me? Sounds like you need to put a better address on there than just the bazaar. Gods, those oafs better not have damaged my bags. Well, have you found them yet? Let's see. Yes, yes, and yes. Excellent. Everything is accounted for. These bags contain garments from sun-silk tapestries, though each is flawed in some way. In old Daw, even a minor misthread is enough to turn the most luxurious gown into fodder for the furnaces. Not here, though. So long as the garments bear a famous name, the souls of the Silver Bazaar have no qualms with quality. Times used to be better. We were never driven to such lows, but Gil is harder to come by now, and more so with each passing day. All that's left to this bazaar are overly proud souls with underly developed tastes. Everything clings to the glories of the golden past, yet none make efforts to reshape the dismal present. I pray this damnable bazaar someday sinks beneath the sands that strangle it, the sooner the better. And that's helpful. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Right now I don't see anything here, so I guess I should go north. It ain't easy to ask, but I'm asking all the same, friend. 2 copper lures to get me back out to sea and put all Darnell's heart at ease. I'll be damned. Me old copper lures. Never thought I'd see these buttes again. Bloody hells. The goblin sure saw to banging 'em up. Bah, ain't gonna be catching no fish with these. Well, that's that. Must be gnawed himself telling me to give up my sea legs. Might be as there's a new life waiting out there somewheres. Maybe me compass will lead me to it. Born and bred here, I was. Ain't never called no place home. Times are changing though. Suppose I could sell off me land to them bloody buzzard prospectors and see what else there is out there for me. Kiki-Poo is searching for someone to help her with land prospectors who have their sights set on the Silver Bazaar. Okay, I need to sit up. Longer I've sat here, I've slowly and slowly sank more into the seat. Okay. It's terrible, Jiji. Simply terrible. Please, you must help us. You've already done so much for us. I know, but we are all in grave danger. Those fiends have drawn up a fake contract of sale and are trying to use it to drive us from the bazaar. Do you smell that, Kiki-Poo? That's the smell of inevitability. You knew this day would come. You simply chose to fill the interim with resistance rather than acceptance. Brave but foolish. That was the wrong voice. Back for more, Kenrick? How many times must I say it before it seeps into the thick skull of yours? I'll die before I see one ilm of this land fall into your hands. Easily arranged, I assure you. Come, Kiki-Poo. Listen to reason. You know who we are. You know our deeds. There's no hope in this. Look at this miserable place, a stain on the map. You resist now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents and broken buildings. And when I'm finished, I guarantee you will thank me for it. You stupid, foolish man! You couldn't be more wrong. We may no longer boast the visitors or gale of days past, but this is home to me and many more. Our memories are here, years worth of them, decades. We've sweated together when we dug this well. We laughed and drank together in every festival, and we mourned with each life that desert took from us. That is the Silver Bazaar. That is home. Those memories are what make this place, and I swear to the 12 above, I'll feed you and whatever masters you serve your own manhood before I'll let you destroy it. Stubborn girl. No matter. The sale is all but concluded. Look about you. Writs of seizure have already been posted. And I'd not think of taking them down were I you. In this futile fight, Kiki-Poo, there are more of us than if you... There are far more of us, and if you are truly willing to die for this place, we're more than willing to oblige you. Please, Jiji, please, the writs of seizure, you must tear them down and chase Kenrick from here once and for all. Okay. Oh, I think I forgot to do something. I did forget to do something. I actually have to take the writ of seizure down. Burn, baby, burn. Magic inferno, burn, baby, burn. Burn it all down. Pfft, I did it again. At least I remembered before I got too far away. I thought you might be along. Pity you're too late. The demolitionists are already on their way. Every building bearing a writ of seizure will be rubble within the hour. You mean these? The writs! What have you done? But that means my men. No, that's impossible. The day may be yours, but I will be back soon, and with far more fearsome company. You've made an enemy for life, you fool. I won't be content simply to see the bazaar struck from the maps. No, I will not rest until its name is wiped from every history book in Eorzea. Good to know. I didn't do anything with that fate. So, Kenrick is gone for now, is he? That's certainly the brightest news we've had in a while, though I can't help but wonder about the more fearsome company he threatens to bring. I've never had a way with words. Bloody paltry things, but we would like to thank you, Jiji. You've not just saved the Silver Bazaar, but you've saved me. You've saved who I am. I see now that I have to maintain constant vigilance to keep my home from harm, but it's a vigil I welcome. I'll stand up to any threat that comes through that gate. And we'll stand with you. What do you... Say what you did for us having Jiji here, chase off Kenrick and all. It's true. There ain't much here without worth fighting for, but it's home, goddammit, and I, for one, ain't ready to give up on it just yet. I can't even do his voice anymore. This is home, and even if there's nothing left but sand and cracked stone, then I say we build something right here, together. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, and most of all, thank you, Jiji. There's no more fine garments of gold spun and brocade here, no more bustling port with ships full of cargo and fish, but the better days live on in our hearts. We are the Silver Bazaar, and it is us, our memories, our past, our history, that makes this place. That is what makes this place. So long as we remain, so too does hope. You taught us what it is to defend the home we love, and from now on we'll do no less for ourselves than you've done for us. I have a final favor to ask of you. This letter, I wonder if you would deliver it to Momodi for me when you next visit Ul'dah. She and I have been friends for many years. Let her read my words, and she'll be able to give you the reward I cannot. You came looking to hire a chocobo porter. I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Our birds are very fickle creatures and tend to become agitated around those with a certain lack of demeanor. Return once you have proven you can handle yourself, and I will personally see that you are assigned our best bird. Chocobo porters are available for hire upon attaining level 10. Okay, so that's one level from here. Well, that's okay because I have return. And it'll take me right back where I need to go. Yeah, excuse me. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. What's all this then? You got something for me? A letter. Now who would think to... Kiki-Poo! Haven't had word from that old gal in ages. How's the dear doing? Let's see here. That's Kiki-Poo, all right. Time was I used to call in at the Silver Bazaar quite often. That was back when it was still the busiest hub in Thanalan, mind you. Old Kiki-Poo and I used to stay up till dawn talking about, well, whatever girls do. Kiki-Poo's the very heart and soul of that place. Hells, even most folk here in the city still remember her name. Breaks my bloody heart to hear her and them good folk were nearly forced from their land. Dirty business, that. But I'm not to the point of worrying just yet. I'll wager good boo poop that the Silver Bazaar be rallying back to its former glory for long. In any case, I thank the 12 you were there to help them. Here, for you on behalf of Kiki-Poo and the Bazaar. And I'll take that one. Alrighty. Is there a... There's a question here. Or two questions here. Kekezani is shirking duty and could do with a wake-up call. Sure, darling. You can come for a ride. Huh? Where am I? Who are you? And more importantly, where'd she go? Ah, bugger. Did me shift start already? The hell's with it. I'm bleeding exhausted anyway. Mind taking this to Ginasu at the dispatch yard outside the city? He'll probably give you something for the trouble. Bocho finds himself at a loss after realizing the package he carries is not his own. Pray tell me. Catch my breath. I went all the way to Scorpion Crossing for a package, but only now just realized I've returned with the wrong one. The way back is so far. I simply can't. Would you make the trip back in my stead? I'm sure some poor soul at Scorpion Crossing is missing this package. I haven't the breath left to tell you the way. Go and see Mimi Shu. I know how to get to Scorpion Crossing. I was just there. Just because I took the shortcut back don't mean I don't know where it is. I don't have any titles yet. Okay. Scorpion Crossing. The way couldn't be simpler. Pass through the gate and head west until you come upon it. Delivering a package, are you? In that case, you want to speak with Oswell when you arrive. I know Oswell. It's gone. I just not gods. And if I hadn't enough problems already, you took the wrong package, Buduf. You bloody oaf. The Horizon package. You're a 12 cent. You've spared me quite a headache, friend. Thank you. If only there weren't so many misplaced shipments plaguing me these days. I'll take that one. Alright, that's all I needed there. So let's go back up and go to the Thaumaturge Guild. Bum 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 bum. Boom boom boom. Anyway. Welcome back, Jiji. You seem to have done well. Both eyes intact, face appears unshredded. It truly is the most terrifying feeling to have one's own casting interrupted by a heinous injury. It's one of the easier trials, if you ask me. Keep well away from pointy, slashy, bashy things if you want to reach the end of the arcane utterance. That's just common sense. Fortune favors the fighter who flings fire from afar. I simply love the look of loathsome leveling at me by the distant duelist distressed by my deadly downpour. Bwahahaha! We thaumaturges excel at offense, but fail miserably at defense. Our most effective strategy is to topple our adversaries with overwhelming force before they have a chance to respond. Honor is for knights and dead mages. Jiji, your studies appear to be progressing nicely. It won't be long before you dominate the battlefield as an avatar of sorcerous destruction. Ooh, that guy. So it's true, Buki. Don't try to hide from me, Bigo, or you, Bonnie, or Busy, or Boha. Kokobusi? What are you doing here? You promised you would teach me next. Well, yes, of course we did, Busi, but Jiji here was most insistent. And once again you brush me aside in the hope that I abandon my heart's desire. Why do you deny me? I hate you, all of you. Please, Busi, you shouldn't say such hurtful things. You know how delicate Bigo is. That was Kokobusi, our youngest brother. He so dearly wishes to become a thaumaturge like the rest of us, but it simply isn't possible. The poor boy's etheric levels are pitifully low. We thought we had convinced him to accept fate's cruel quirks when he entered the Alchemist Guild, but he yet yearns to walk the path of thaumaturgy. Such is Kokobusi's determination that he spends his waking moments experimenting with alchemical concoctions, seeking a method by which he can expand his capacity for arcane manipulation. Well, this is obviously not your concern. Back to the abyss with you, young thaumaturge, and I mean that in the most encouraging manner possible. Okay. None of these are going to really give me a help. Not even the staff really helps much, but it's better than nothing. Oh, it's the same staff. Okay. I think. Anyway. So I can't come back here until another half level. Oh, yeah. Well, I think for now, I'm going to stop here. I will probably come back